Tom Pashley is on as well for Hartpury. Luke Jones nearly knocking it on, but this has turned into a superb opportunity for the home side. Now they look to put a bit more width on it, and there's excitement up as Hudson straightens. Should it have gone wider? Where are the options on? Luke Jones continues to go the same way. Tackle is made. Jones again. Jordan Simpson-Heft in there trying to add to it. Jones looks to try and go himself and find Ronnie McLean, and is McLean over for the score? Referee, he's blown the whistle. He's blown a few times there. Thought for a moment he might be asking a question.
That was brilliant from Richmond. That's all come from the pressure that Ed Milne put on the kick from Bolt from the restart. If he hadn't chased that up, that ball would have been right back underneath the main stand. And they just knew exactly what they were going to do. That's a great offload.
Thanks, mate.
Great piece of skill there from Jones. People going that extra yard to try and create something out of nothing. Makes such a difference. Oh, nailed it.
Conversion effort is brilliant.
Got draw on that as well.
Got the right club out, didn't he? Rob Kirby. Hartpury have actually gone quite narrow defensively. They're clearly determined to try and swallow this up before it gets into a wider channel. Dammit goes a bit deeper, and they are going to try and find it into a wider channel, and it's worked for Richmond. Rob Kirby getting over.
That's a fantastic try from Richmond. Talked about the pressure. That's the pressure telling. Flying up, you feel under pressure. So difficult when you're flying up like that just to make a clean tackle, because all it takes is just a slight deviation off the line, and it was a great deviation off the line. Let the ball do the work. Movement off the ball, we see it here. If you move as the ball's in the air, it's so difficult to defend.
Thanks.
To convert his own score. He's got under that a fair bit. Not quite sure that was the same connection we had from him a few moments ago. Put up the box kick, which they do. That one's gone into the middle of the park. No runners there early enough to put Kirby under pressure, so he's got enough time to get it away to his winger Jordan Simpson-Heft, who then finds McLean.
Get out, Red.
Good tackle from Jamie Forrester, battling with Steve Leonard to hold that number 12 shirt, but then the break from Jones, and Jones finds the offload to Hudson. Hudson needs to find the support line, which eventually he does get, and it's going to be a try for Jono Woodward. The quick thinking of Jones to make the initial break, and Richmond have got try number 3.
I was actually going to say, Nick, that Jones has been brilliant in and around those breakdowns. He's been making some sniping runs, putting pressure on those tight defenders that Hartpury have, and he's made a massive difference. The first try from Kirby. It was Woodward who got the latest. Worked really hard from one wing to get right round to the other as well. That's great to see. Just sniping in, get out of that tackle, and then patience. Who's around me? Hudson did brilliantly to keep his hands free and ride the contact, and then
that ball have not taken it terribly cleanly and just put Richmond straight on the front foot here. Hartpury.
Advantage over.
Jones again, sniping around the fringes, looking to try and find the option. He could have done with perhaps these players on the near side stepping in a little earlier for him, as Grimstone has it.
Well done, number 8.
It's going to be another try. It's going to be Jono Woodward again. And that has got to be devastating for Hartpury.
well, that is exactly what you don't want when you come out of half-time, having just probably been given the hairdryer treatment. But fair play to Richmond. I think Luke Jones probably slightly surprised to see Warden and Grimstone outside him on the wide channels.
And they were having a breather, because they were not close enough and interested in that ball, but they were instrumental in the end to maintaining possession and giving the opportunity for Woodward to go over and score his second, Richmond's fourth. They have got the try bonus point, and they lead by 26 points to 7. Really lovely quick hands to get it to Woodward there.
I've been pretty impressed with Cam Hudson.
We want to get low on him. call is these days. You've just got to. That's lovely interplay from Hudson and Dammond. Dammond offloads again. Richmond trying to keep this one alive and go all the way through. Craig Trenier stopped a metre short. They're queuing up on the far side. Jones has tried to go himself. That can't have been the right option. Scrum half got a little overexcited there. They're screaming for it on the left. They've got the numbers, but they might just be over with the catch and with the pick and drive. It's try number 5.
So influential, aren't they, in everything that Richmond do?
You can see Milne now looking in to get his hands on the ball.
Yeah. Well, they did well because that was Goodrick Clark just latching in behind, making sure that he drove his teammate over. Crucial ploy. And it's worked well for Richmond.
Kirby.
He knows how to kick a ball, doesn't he?
Makes it 4 out of 5, certainly. This is Richmond showing how it's done. Still maintaining momentum going forwards. Hartpury having to peel off and try and get round and defend it, but it's still upright and still moving. And now they break, and now they will get over the line, and now they score.
Look how organised they are, so tight, kept the ball under control all the time. Look how many Hartpury defenders are having to get back in behind that ball. And it's just as it twisted there, so difficult then for Hartpury to get in behind. Showing they can do the hard work as much as they can score some nice tries. They've played brilliantly this afternoon, Richmond.
Given the failed driving mauls that we've seen from Hartpury, it just shows in real immediate contrast how to do it, doesn't it? Oh, Kirby just misses his second of the day. He looked to straighten while Jake Henry was out on the wing looking for it. It's penalty, Hartpury.
I think, look, we've talked about Richmond's attack and how structured they are and how expansive they look to try and play. I've been really impressed with them defensively. One-on-one tackles, I think they've manned up. They've tried to front Hartpury physically, but also they're really patient in the way that they've waited defensively for Hartpury.
It's time. It's time.
As
Well, the referee decides that will be it.